give up on your desires. Give up on them, because you've tried everything. You tried every trick in the book and nothing's working. No, there's no action that you can take that will make your desire come, because if you could just think it and go in that direction and go get it, then you would. But it's not like that, because this is a law of attraction based universe. You can't just hop from one frequency to the other. You have to feel your way through there. You have to allow it. You have to gradually go there, because law of attraction law of attraction states that like attracts like. So when you're depressed, you can't go right to bliss. You have to make the steps. You have to go. You have to take the journey, the emotional journey. And it's the same thing with your desires. And the desires that you really want, those are the desires that you have the most mess about. You're so very sloppy on those. You're a very sloppy thinker on those topics, because they don't get smaller, they just get bigger. And then every time the desire comes forth within you, all of your resistance about it gets activated. And then from this place of resistance, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. So you try to do more process, you try to do more work, but you don't understand that step 1 of the creative process and step 3 of the creative process is so different. Step 1 is you ask, step 3 is you receive, and step 2 is it's given to you. That's the thing, it's given to you. Source won't snake you. Source always does its job. Source always pulls in their weight. But what are you doing? You're over here and you're trying to use your action. This is not action journey. This is the vibrational world. And in this vibrational world, you can't depend on your action. You gotta finesse the law of attraction. You got to tell it like the way you want it. And when we say that, we really mean it. We say like you should, like, the law of attraction should know the difference between if you have $1 billion or if you feel like you have $1 billion, or if you actually have it. It doesn't know the difference. So you should make it the same way. So what does this really mean? We mean that you need to learn how to give up on your desire. Give up on it. Just give up. And when we say give up, what we really mean is you have to be so enamored with the vibrational version of it, which means the emotional version of it, because that's all you have. And then when that's not enough, when you're manifestation oriented, then guess what happens when you're manifestation oriented? It's absent. You look at reality, it's absent. So you just see it as absent, and then it's not there. And then you see it's absent and it's not there. And then you declare, I'm bad at this. This is a flop. I'm not doing a good job. There must be something wrong. I need to do more work. I need to ask more again. But you've already asked. You've already done all the work that you need to do. Now all you have to do is receive it. So how do you receive it? Actually, how do you receive something as big as an empire, as big as money, as this steady flow of money, of billions, of this completely 180 in your life? How do you actually manifest those things? And we can give you an answer, but as a result of this conversation and where we are right now, we will tell you that you should learn to give up on it. You should be learned to here it is. If you can say the statement and you're okay with it, then you got it. Then it has to come to you. If you can say, I don't need the physical proof. I don't need the physical manifestation, because the emotional manifestation is enough for me. I am a vibrational creature. So the vibrational manifestation, the emotional manifestation is enough for me. So if it comes or if it doesn't come, it doesn't matter to me, because I'm having so much fun in my connection. Because here's the thing, when you're in the vortex, yes, you listening to this, you don't care about anything else. You could not care about anything. You forget about, it's not like you forget about the world, but it's like you tune into source. And then when you're in connection with source, do you think you care about this or that? No, you don't care about these puny things. This connection to source is so big. It literally created this entire universe and holds this universe and the sun and everything. It does that. So when you're in concert with that energy, you can't look at your life the way you used to, and because when you do, you fall out. And then you fall out because you're like, well, I don't have evidence. And when I see evidence about this, when I see evidence about X, Y, and Z, then I'm gonna start feeling better. I'm gonna go back into the vortex. But we're like, then you're gonna be waiting an entire lifetime. And source doesn't care. So your inner being never, you know what's interesting? Your inner being never roasts you. Your inner being never gives up on you, because your inner being is like, okay, cool, like we're over here whenever you're ready to come join us again. Because your inner being will never stop beaming a signal, because your inner being says we have it and we're okay with it. Because are you ready for this? Your inner being is okay with the vibrational version. Your inner being is not only okay with the vibrational version, your inner being loves the vibrational version, but you don't, because you're physically oriented. You've learned to look around, and you've learned to train yourself to look around. So you've learned to be action oriented, but that is so nasty, because it doesn't work. And we say nasty not in a way to roast you, but we say nasty as in like, who really taught you that? Who is spreading this bad juju around? It's not bad juju. It's false premise. It's a false premise. And the false premise is, if I don't focus on it, then it doesn't come to me. But the false premise behind that is that you think that your attention to something brings it. And you're right, but it's not your attention. It is your attention to something that brings it. We'll say that better so we can clean it up, so we don't look like we're contradicting ourselves. It's not because you think that it's your constant attention to something that brings it. The more I focus on, the more it comes. And while that is true, it's not about your action that makes it happen. It's about your allowing. So when you focus on something, you could just forget about it and it could come to you, because it's about your contradictory energy. Because when you focus on it, you're likely to contradict it. So then stop doing that. Stop contradicting your energy. And the biggest contradiction that comes into your energy is that it's not here right now. Bam, you just lost source. So when you lose source in this manner, then you declare yourself as a failure. But we're like, you're not a failure, you're not a flop, because you just lost your connection. And you just have to get the cart before the horse. You have to become vibrational. You have to become vibrational. This is what the monks were talking about. This is what all the heretics, these are what the spiritual leaders and gurus were talking about. They were talking about this connection. They were talking about how this connection was so enough that they could retreat into these caves and live in there because they didn't need anything else. And that's what we're saying, is that this now moment is all you have. So when you feel good in this now moment, when you can declare to the universe, I'm good, I'm so fulfilled, I am so good with my life, I don't need anything more. It's not that I don't need anything more, it's I'm satisfied. I am so satisfied with my life. I'm so satisfied and I'm ready for more, but the more doesn't matter right now because I'm good. And then you're like one of those weird people in that sea of humans where people are chasing, they have lists. They're like, okay, next year I'm gonna do this, tomorrow I'm gonna do this, I have this goal. And while that is good, it's good to have intention, it's good to have a direction, it's good to know what your vision is. But we would say it's even better to realize that all of it is for the feeling, and you can just live for the feeling now, because that's what we mean by connection. Connection to what? Connection to source energy. You just want this connection to source energy. That's why you want to be the YouTuber. That's why you want to be the writer, the singer, because you think that it's about the music and the people listening to the music, but truly it's about you while you're creating the music. It's truly about that, and that's what people are drawn to. People are drawn to the alignment. And then so it really comes to the point where you have to just give up on your desire, because you've done all the work, because you're like, I can't think about this enough. It's over for me. I've killed it with doubt. I've killed it. And you know what? I've already lived it. And then you'll get to the point where you're like, I've already lived this desire. Yeah, I don't have the physical proof, but I don't need it. Because I'm vibrational. You're like, I don't need it anymore. I don't need this. I don't need to see the views. I don't need to see the metrics. I don't care, because I feel like I've already lived it emotionally. That's enough for me. I'm good. And maybe you feel a little bit of resentment at that, because you're like, or maybe you feel even a little fear because you're like, oh my god, like, or uneasiness because you're like, oh my god, if I really say that, then will it come to me? If I tell the universe that I'm done, I don't care about the desire, then does that mean that like it's not going to come to me? Because that's why you're scared, because you think that you're so used to depending on your words, but the universe doesn't even hear your words. The universe only responds to your vibration. So even if you say, because think about what is the vibrational component, what does it feel like when you say I don't care about the physical version? It means it feels good. It's like, yeah, I don't care about the physical version. I'm over that. That's an old way of living. I'm in this new way of living where I'm just okay with the vibrational version. It feels good to me now. I want it for a feeling, so I have that feeling now. Wow, did you hear that? Because when you ask yourself, why do I want the YouTube channel? And then you say, because it feels good, because it feels fun. It's fun for life to react to me. It's fun to life, the law of attraction, to respond to me. It's cool to meet people. It's flow. It's fun. It's easy. It's just so easy. It's so easy. It's so fun. Oh, you found it. Did you feel that? Did you feel that shift? We're in that place. We have found the vibrational essence of why we want it. We found the vibrational essence. So now as a vibrational creator, as a vibrational creature, when you find the vibrational essence, you've milked, that desire is done. You finished it. It's like it's over now. It's over. And when we say it's over, it's like you found the feeling. And when you find the feeling, the manifestation is quick too. It's quick to follow. And only is quick to follow when you stay in that frequency and you're steady there, and you're not going back and looking at reality and being like, where is it though? I just, I found the vibrational essence, so where is it? It's not like that, because now you're not looking for manifestations. Now you're over it. You're like, I'm done with manifestations. I'm over it. And it's not in this salty way. It's actually it's not in an apathetic way. It's actually in a very enthusiastic way. It's like, yeah, like I don't need manifestation. I can feel good now. I can feel good now, because that's your job. If you can feel good in the absence of if you're a manifestation, then it has to come to you. That's the thing. It has to come to you because it's a law. But when it comes to you, you don't even care about it. You're like, true. It's not like, wow, I'm the best creator in the world. I can't believe I did this. Everyone see this. It's like, true, that would happen. That would happen, but you're already over it, because you're like the joy of that creation, the joy of that desire, the joy of this manifestation it was more fun on the journey here. It was more fun in my head than it is in person, than it is with my two eyes. Because when it was in my head, it was free. It could be anything that it wanted. The vibrational essence was so addicting. I just kept going there, because it's like, I already found the desire. I don't need the physical proof. Let go of that. Let go of being a physical creature. Let go of needing to see it right now, because you can't see it right now. And that's not because this isn't a reality that's perfect. It's because this is a reality that's expanding, and this now moment is temporary. It's actually temporary. It's the past. This the moment that you're looking at, beholding, the manifestation that you're beholding right now with your eyes and your five senses is old reality. It is old reality. So you gotta go over that. If you can't see it right now, there's a part of you that says, "Wow, it might never come." Then, if I can't see it, it might never come. But now you're different. Now as a result of this conversation, you're a different creator. Now you know what to do. Now you're like, I don't need to see proof. I don't care about the proof. I don't care. I have the reason why I have the vibrational essence. I just want it for a connection. And now that I have the connection, I don't care about anything. I love this connection. I love who I am. I love this connection. Like I'm complete. I'm not yearning. Yearning is such an uncomfortable feeling. I'm not yearning. I'm not saying, oh, I wish this moment was better. I wish this was here so this can make me feel better. No. It's not that at all. I'm thriving. I'm living exactly as I thought I would. I'm living exactly as I knew I would. This feels right. It feels like I am who I am. I give up on reality. I give up. And I love reality though. I love reality. I give up. I'm just complete. I'm just good. I'm just having fun. I'm just catching up with who I really am. Because my desires are big, they are, but I've already lived them. That's the thing, I've already lived my desire. Vibrationally speaking, emotionally speaking, I've already lived all my desires. I'm enjoying them. I've already lived them. I've already experienced them. So I'm good. The physicalness, if it comes, if it doesn't matter because I've already lived it. And either way, I'm not that afraid anymore. And I don't really care that much because I just care about this connection. Like all I care is about my connection. I just want this connection so much. That's why I want money. That's why I want everything for this connection, for this feeling. Now that I have it, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. And when this is how you feel and it's steady, you know what's funny? It all comes. Everything has to come. It's a lot because you're telling the universe that my life is good. I'm good. I'm satisfied. You're really holding the frequency of fulfillment. You're holding the frequency of bliss. And so the universe is like, oh, you feel good about life? Okay, cool, girl. Here's more. And then there's no end to what you can have because in any given moment, you're already where you want to be. Isn't that crazy? Because that's your job. You have to decorate this now moment with where you want to be, not where you are, because that's what you're used to. You're used to making this moment about where you are, but you gotta get it over that. You gotta make this moment about where you want to be, about what you want to see, because that's all you have power over this moment. And as we are winding things down, because we think you get it, we think you understand that you don't have to ignore. Yes, you have to ignore reality, but you don't have to give up on your desire. You just have to finesse the law of attraction. You basically have to realize that I want it for a feeling, because when I ask why I want it, I get to the vibrational essence faster, and the vibrational essence is a feeling. That feeling I can accomplish now. So it basically means I have it. And when I accomplish that vibrational essence, I'm in connection. I'm in connection to source energy. I'm in the vortex, and nothing else matters. It doesn't matter if it comes or it doesn't, because I already have it. I'm already living it. I'm already living the reason why I want it. So vibrationally speaking, I'm done. The creation is finished for me. I've lived it. I'm done. I'm ready for new desires now. I'm finished. It's over. And then it comes to you. It comes to you so fast. Because now you're not resisting. And when you tell the universe, I'm good, you know what's crazy? You're not looking for, that's the thing. You're not looking for evidence anymore. You're not looking for evidence. You're not looking for ways of how other people did it. You're not looking for actionable items that you can do. You're over that. You're like, I already experienced it. I already experienced what I want to experience, and I'm good. I'm excited for the next. So for now, I'm good. And it's funny, that's your death experience, because when you reemerge into your non-physical self, when you fully reemerge back into who you really are, then like that's the experience that you have. You're just complete. You're like, I'm good with life, like I'm complete. And we're like, why don't you have that now? You don't need to leave your body, because when you have this, when you reemerge, you leave all resistance behind, and then you get to live everything that you ever wanted to have at once. You get to become a match to all of it. You're right into the vortex with no holds bars, and yeah, you can have that now. Because we're saying cash in your chips. It's time to use the law of attraction. And what that means is you have to take a different approach than everyone. You have to be willing to look crazy, because you have to be willing to say things, maybe not to actual people, but just to yourself. I'm already good. I'm already fulfilled. I'm good. I'm living the life that I want to live now. It's all now for me. It's all now. There's no later. Because when it's now for me, I get to live it now. I get to cash in my vibrational chips now. And then when it's now, it comes quick. Yeah, I gave up my desire, but it's not that I gave up the physicalness of it. I gave up being a physical creature for being a vibrational creature, and then everything I want can follow right after, because that's how law of attraction works. Because when I told law of attraction, I'm already living it now. I'm good. It had to come. And so it will be just the same for you. Find the vibrational essence of what you want. Talk about why you want it. and use emotional words that are general, and then you will get to the vibration essence, and you won't even start noticing that even on these big desires that you usually have so much resistance, you're talking so generally about them because you don't care about, you're not doing the action journey anymore. You're over that. You're because it's not about my words, it's about how I feel. And how I feel is that this is done, I'm over it, I'm already finished. Like, I don't need to think about this anymore. I already live this. I'm already living it now. I already live the vibrational essence. I already know I'm living the feeling of it. So I'm good. Everything's okay for me. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm complete. I am a complete creature. I'm good. I'm a vibrational creature. I'm vibrational. I'm good now. I'm good. Like, I'm successful. I made it. That's it. I made it emotionally. I made it. And that's all I'm looking for. I'm just looking for the feeling of it now, not for the proof. And then it's fast. It's so fast and coming. And not only is that a promise, it's just a law. It's a law of attraction.